Joe Padula.
I'm Amber Markey.
And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. What's up, Amber?
Hello, good morning.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back, City Council member.
Hello, everybody.
So you get sworn in
Oh, yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It was.
You won your election.
Yes.
Wasn't even close.
It was closer than what it should have been.
I get it, but you creamed them. You creamed them. I mean, it's okay to admit that. Good for you.
There's quite a bit of people out there who wanted a vacancy.
Yeah, you had a lot of deep blue money against you in that race. Yep, that's for sure. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Absolutely. Notice these are moving now.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. I did that just for you.
Oh, okay.
Just for you, Amber.
Sure.
All right. Heard you're coming back in. I go. I need to spice it up a bit.
Okay.
Let's make the things move.
Okay. Yeah.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Let's get into this. Everyone's seen the Black Hawk fly into the plane at D.C.
Mm-hmm.
It was coming in from Wichita, coming in for a landing. The plane,
Oh, okay.
passenger jet, about 60 on board,
Mm-hmm.
and this Black Hawk just makes this beeline right for the plane. You're like, what?
Yeah, bizarre.
Very
video
bizarre.
Footage.
From multiple angles.
Yeah.
Kennedy Center, on the ground, all different viewpoints. Well, one of the victims was from Clarksville originally. Well, she is remembered. She is a graduate from Vanderbilt, and she recently got a job out there. What's up, John Doe? JQ, how you doing?
We have new details. We now know one of the victims was a native to Middle Tennessee and was an undergraduate student at Vanderbilt. Sarah Lee Best was from Clarksville. She graduated from Vandy back in 2013. She was an associate at a law firm in Washington, D.C. She and another associate were on their way home after a deposition. A preliminary report is expected within the next 30 days, but a full explanation as to why this happened could take months or even longer. Follow all new developments on air and online with our WSMV4 News app.
We're about to get into maybe our thoughts of what happened. We're no expert, you know what I mean? We're just laymen.
Yeah.
And lay women. Is that the term? Is lay woman?
I don't know.
I don't think it matters anymore. I think
Probably
that's
not.
over, right?
At the federal level, probably.
Yeah, because there's two genders again.
Yeah, on paper, on the federal level.
Yeah,
Again.
yeah. There's only two genders again. That's amazing. But here, let's take a look. Here's a little more insight to it from WKRN News 2.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilkes. We're now learning more about who was on board the plane that left no survivors. Among them, a Vanderbilt University graduate.
No survivors.
News 2's Corey Johnson has more.
67 people died Monday night when a helicopter collided with an American
Like, it didn't even go up or down, the helicopter.
Yeah, I've seen the flight paths.
Yeah.
Also, like the digital footage of that, and it also just shows. It's like that's weird.
It's...
Yeah, I don't know.
Airlines plane at Reagan International Airport in D.C. That crash killed a woman who, at one point, made Nashville her home. Sarah Lee Best.
When I found out that it was Miss Sarah Best that was on the plane, I immediately felt my heart drop.
Her tragic death, a grave loss for those who knew and loved her, including former students in Nashville.
I just thought it was a coincidence. Maybe it was somebody with the same name that looks similar. I was just...
No, it's not. It's her. It's unfortunate.
Shocked. I was not expecting to know anybody on that plane.
The 33-year-old was an associate with Wilkinson Steckloff, joining the law firm in D.C. only a few months ago. She boarded Flight 5342 that evening with a colleague, headed home from a deposition. Elena Benson tells News 2 Sarah's drive to better the community didn't just extend through her work with the law, but by teaching kids in Davidson County and setting them up for success long after her classroom.
Last time I spoke with Miss Best was 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years in March. And she told me congratulations for passing nursing school. And she was so shocked because like I had said, I hated math. Math was the most terrible subject that I had, but that lady changed my whole perspective.
If you're a nurse, I hope you're decent at math. You know what I mean? I hope you don't hate math. If you're a nurse, I'm just saying. I want a nurse that's decent at math.
I guess.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sarah taught math at Pearl Cone Magnet in 2017 and Lee Public Schools in 2018, earning several awards. According to her LinkedIn, she graduated from Vanderbilt University in 2013, then going on to earn a doctorate from Penn State. Along the way, making an indelible mark on her students.
She had a very bubbly personality. She was so funny. She had always just had a touch about her. And I'm really happy that we got to give her flowers for being a great teacher. And that kind of made me feel better to know that she knew that she was loved while she was here.
While there are still many questions left following Monday's devastating crash, what's clear is the legacy.
Why'd they blur the flowers out? You know what I mean? Why'd you blur this out? That's just weird. And there are so many questions.
There are.
Because to be honest with you, I mean, this young lady and the other 60 passengers should be alive today. Mm-hmm. This was absolutely, totally avoidable.
Yeah.
Of love, education, and a commitment to her community, Sarah leaves behind.
Her legacy will forever be her last name.
Corey Johnson, News 2.
The pilot of that Black Hawk, Rebecca Lobach. It was the last name to be released.
Oh, that's not the last name? Or
So this was the pilot of the Black Hawk.
that's what we're being told, I guess.
Allegedly, you're right.
Yeah.
Right. Do you know what this lady was doing for the last 4 years?
Oh, yeah, I saw she was a staffer at the White House.
She was a staffer at the White House. With social media. It's not a pilot. Now, they said that she has 500 hours of flight time, which is nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
That is nothing for a pilot.
Yeah.
Rebecca Lobach was still in ROTC training in 2018. How is she flying the government continuity missions in a Black Hawk in Washington, D.C. 6 years later as a captain? How did she afford a $520,000 house 2 years into the military? I think these are legit questions. That's from Ivor.
Yeah.
Ivermectin.
Yeah. Well, if she was in ROTC in 2018, let's say she graduated in 2018, she would have commissioned as a second lieutenant. And so what? That's like 6 years at least. She should have been a captain by now.
Now, here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
With her social media,
Yeah.
it's looking like her parents
Yeah, they
deleted it all.
scrubbed a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I've heard that too.
Allegedly, right.
Yeah.
A captain pilot typically has 750 to 1,500 hours of flight time. Rebecca Lobach had only 500. She was younger than the other two men on board.
Yeah.
She was promoted higher within her qualifications because she worked for Joe Biden and she was a lesbian, LGBT. That's a DEI for you. Trump was right.
Wow. I haven't heard all that yet. Interesting. I mean, I know there's a lot of questions involved here, and for whatever reason, they did delay the putting her name out.
The American Airlines plane can be seen flying towards the airport before the two collide, causing a mid-air explosion.
Come on, kid.
Yeah.
This is a mass casualty death incident. What the hell happened? I know we're all looking to blame somebody or something, right?
Well, something did go wrong.
Yeah.
The American Airlines plane can be...
Here's the thing. I don't want to fly into D.C.
Supposedly, last year alone, there's been about 8 near misses at that airport, the Reagan Airport,
Right.
between like helicopters and airplanes. Which again, it's kind of odd to me that initially when this came out, they said that they were flying like a recertification testing mission kind of thing. So I thought that it was kind of weird that you would do that at a high-level traffic location such as an international airport. That's kind of an odd location to decide to make a test run.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
that.
What are
In
you
general.
doing with the training right here? This,
Yeah, like, and so because
like, she should be at our airport doing the
yeah,
training.
yeah,
All right, in
yeah.
Clarksville, Tennessee.
yeah. pretty much.
Jason Impey, what's up, Jay? She was the co-pilot, and Andrew was the main pilot. I'm friends with his family. There is no such there is so much information that still needs to be investigated. Jason's right about that. The investigation's still going on.
Oh yeah, it's going to be.
That still needs to be investigated and brought to public. Too much speculation by many, and most are from those who don't understand military operations.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, okay, the responsibility resides with the ATC. You know, the air traffic controllers.
Yeah.
Which is also
That's also
this massive shortage, which they're facing this lawsuit.
Well, it's not even just a shortage. The new, was it FAA director or either transportation or one of the two came out and said that their systems at the FAA are just so outdated.
Right.
They need to be brought to 2025 standards. So I think that's also adding to the situation in general.
And what's the lawsuit with? It's like 1,000 white dudes and girls
I haven't heard anything
that
about
didn't
a
get
lawsuit.
hired because they were white.
Okay. Yeah. I
Which is
briefly
discrimination.
Heard something. Yeah, I briefly heard something about that, but I haven't looked into it.
Man, yeah, craziness.
Yeah.
Cute girl. It's a shame her bread smelled like tuna fish. You know.
What?
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I'm
Is
sorry.
that even
What's that?
confirmed?
Oh yeah.
That she was part of that.
I don't
gang?
know. I don't know.
I don't know.
They removed all of Rebecca Lobach's social media accounts. Professional job. No Instagram, no Facebook, no X, no YouTube. And that was part of her job as a staffer in the White House.
Yeah.
Pilots shouldn't be staffers in the White House. That's all I'm saying. If you want to be a pilot, go be a pilot.
I don't even know. I would
And
take
why
it
only-
she's probably on the reserves.
Why only 3 on board that Black Hawk? Anytime I was on a Black Hawk in the military, there was more than 3 people. 3 staff. At least 4, right?
Well,
Right? Right side, left side, pilot. Yeah, I don't know. Every time I was on a Black Hawk, there was at least 4 people that were there. All right. Stay tuned. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, I'm sorry about the victims, including one from Clarksville, Tennessee. Who, too young to be gone.
we've had a lot of airplane situations just last year.
Uh-huh.
In general, remember we've had a couple just hit the highways in Florida. One of our families here in Clarksville was involved in a situation a couple months back also.
How about the plane where the siding just ripped off in mid-flight? There's a lot of crap going on out there with these planes.
Yeah, Boeing. Yeah, something's going on there too.
And is it the DEI hires? You know,
Something's changed in the quality.
the mechanics. I mean, I don't know what's going on. But hey, I'm all for merit-based, especially when it comes to jobs where lives are on the line. Kelsey's here for the trivia hints.
Yeah.
It's coming up. It's coming up, Kelsey.
All right.
And make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. All right, do so now. That like thing. If you're on your phone, it floats, so it's kind of cool to watch. So, not that it's any of your business, but I'm a pureblood. Okay.
Is that what we're called now?
You know. Not that it's any of my business, but are you a
Sure.
pureblood?
I guess that. Sure.
Well, this woman right here from Tennessee is also a pureblood. Well, she also is pretty damn rich now, too. She just received over $500,000 in this COVID-19 vaccine lawsuit.
From who?
Check this out.
A Tennessee woman receiving more than $500,000 after a state federal jury ruled she was unfairly fired over a COVID-19 vaccine mandate. Tanya Benton was fired from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee after she refused to get the vaccine for religious reasons. The jury found that the company did not give reasonable accommodation. A judge issued a final ruling on Friday. This comes just days after President Donald Trump signed an executive order to reinstate military service members who were terminated for refusing the vaccine.
Interesting.
We're going to give them back pay. We're going to do it. They say it's something, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Yeah, remember what they did to us. Don't ever forget what they did to us. Mm-hmm. They wanted us to walk around with a card to go into restaurants and businesses. Mm-hmm. That's what they wanted us to do. Do you have the shots? Mm-hmm. Get out of here. What are you talking about? They tried it in New York City.
Yeah, they got pretty bad up there.
And you know why it didn't work out? Black people were like, no, I'm not getting a shot. And then, they were like, well, then you can't come in this store. Mm-hmm. Well, then you're racist. And they're like, okay, all right, fine. Their wokeism backfired on them. Here, let's take a look at the story just for details. All right, so let's go to the Daily Mail. Tennessee woman made the Daily Mail. So the scientist, Tanya Benton, 52 years old, was awarded $700,000 after being fired from her health insurance job for refusing the COVID vaccine. I mean, now we can actually say this.
How do they determine that amount of money, though?
That's a good question, right? So the scientist who was fired for her job because she refused to take the COVID-19 vaccine over religious grounds has been awarded almost $700,000 in a landmark settlement. Okay, once again, Benton, 52, was terminated by Blue Cross Blue Shield. That's BSBST. And in November 2022, at the time when many companies were mandating staff receive vaccine to go to work in the following places. Now, here's the thing, too. Remember, if you want to go to college, you have to show us the proof that you got the shot. Mm-hmm. University of Tennessee was doing that.
Oh, okay.
All right. It's like, what? Well, then you can't go to school. What about the janitors there? What about the garbage men that go on campus to pick up the garbage? Do they have to show you friggin', hey, I got my COVID shot?
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. And we forgot that we lived through this. She claimed in the lawsuit that she could not, in good conscience, get the vaccine because of religious opposition to abortion. You know that they use this mRNA technology? Mm-hmm. They created it through aborted fetuses. Mm. So every vaccine that you got, if you got one out there from this COVID shot, they made it from dead babies. So, yep. All COVID-19 vaccines are derived from aborted fetuses' cell lines. The federal jury found that her refusal was based on sincerely held religious beliefs and awarded her the sum in a settlement first obtained by WTVC. Good for you, lady. Good for you. Stood your ground. Mm-hmm. Stood your ground. That's based. She is based. Okay, so this is how it worked out. $177,000 in back pay following her firing, $10,000 in compensation damages, and $500,000 in punitive damages. Good for you. Good for you, man. Yeah, aborted fetuses, Amber.
I know that they've used them for like stem cell research and stuff like that. I haven't looked at the extent of other stuff that it goes to.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you got it, I'm not shaming you. I'm just saying, don't call us the wackadoos like you did when we were saying no. Like, oh my God, did people be like, you didn't get the vax? You can't come over? You can't do Thanksgiving?
Fetuses. Live viruses for several vaccines are grown on human tissue during the manufacturing process.
Looks like Cheetos. Or Cheesy Poofs. That's it, not Cheetos. Yeah, it looks more like Cheesy Poofs.
Okay.
In your work related to vaccines, how many fetuses have been part of that work?
My own personal work, 2.
I'm going to hand you what's been marked Plaintiff's Exhibit 41. Okay. Are you familiar with this article, Dr. Plotkin?
Yes. Why do they have to put the dramatic music behind it? It's always on X,
I know.
too. Always on X with the dramatic
is it
music.
really?
Yeah.
I thought.
Are
And
you
I love
listed
X.
as an author on this article?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. There you go. So now you know, okay? Now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. The truth about aborted babies and vaccines. Yeah, go check it out.
Sedisher.
Yeah, just
And
go to X,
I'm
vaccine
a
aborted fetuses.
scientist. The
See for yourself. You know, I could be wrong, I could be right. But it seems to be us conspiracy theorists are pretty, I don't know, I think we're undefeated in the last 4 or 5 years now. It's also in the Didache. Do you know what the Didache is?
No.
So, the earliest writings
Oh.
following Christ, the apostles.
Yeah.
So, the 12 apostles. This is in the Catholic Bible, by the way, the Didache. The Didache exactly tells you, okay, it's pretty much a how-to manual to be a Christian.
Okay.
I highly recommend reading this. All right, the Didache is beautiful. But it says right in there, okay, you shall not murder a child by abortion, nor kill a child at birth.
When was this written?
This was, some say it could have been written in 50 BC, 50 to 60 BC, maybe 70 BC. It's one of the earliest writings after Christ.
What was the original language?
I believe it was Greek.
Interesting.
Yeah. Original language was Greek. Yeah, the 12 apostles got together and said, hey, okay, if we're going to be spreading his name, we're going to give a little how-to on doing this too. And boo, there it is. Yeah, check it out, the Didache. You shall not speak evil. Yeah, and you stop practicing magic, okay? Enough with the crystals and stuff. All right, it's not a good thing. You don't do crystals, do you?
I mean, I collect rocks.
Yeah, rocks are different.
There's crystals in rocks.
Yeah, I
and
know,
geodes
but
and
I know, but you're not. Are you casting spells on people?
No.
Thank you. You shall not be greedy or a swindler, nor a hypocrite, nor bad-tempered.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. It's tough in the morning.
Yeah.
It's tough. See, Robert knows, okay? Jack vaccines made from aborted fetuses. Maybe that's why they were trying to push so hard the third term and after abortion. And how about women's menstrual cycles that they had to deal with after getting this vaccine?
I've heard about that.
Terrible. So, yeah, check out the Didache, all right?
Yeah, I'm with Joe. I like rocks.
Yeah, rocks are cool. I like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Right.
No, not that one. He's
If
a
you
mountain
smell.
anyways.
I like him as a wrestler. Him as a person, he flip-flops all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lied to us, COVID. What's some of the things that maybe in the comments you could fill me in on? Maybe I forgot some of the things that they tried to do to us. Oh, let me tell you, Vivek.
Is important for the country.
He's going to be the next governor of Ohio.
Well, pick your top two
potentially,
issues.
yeah.
What are the top two issues for the country?
The top two issues for the country is
What do you want to see happen in the next 4 years?
getting rid of disinformation and also
What is this information?
securing more hope
Who
in
picks
our
it out?
system.
So disinformation is protected by the First Amendment. You would agree?
Yes. Disinformation when it comes to news outlets is what I'm mainly talking
So
about.
you and I both agree we should pull CNN's broadcasting license.
More like Fox News.
No, that's the point, is that all of a sudden CNN has a right to be able to do what they do. Fox
Well,
has a right
Fox
to...
News is actually currently, I think about a year ago, is going through a defamatory.
Do you think that...
Defamatory. These are college kids. These are kids in college. Don't send your kids to college.
Court case.
Do you think that it should be legal to have different opinions? Of course you do. So where
Illegal?
do you... Legal.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm mainly talking about news corporations or like news outlets and also big media figures who can spin sort of disinformation and that can swing the election. For example, like Elon Musk targeting people on his platform that are liberal.
For example, 51 former Intel sources saying the Hunter Biden laptop was not real.
I saw that too.
And targeting or like pushing out.
Why should that be illegal?
Because he's
his trash talking was the best job.
He's a citizen.
Okay.
My daughter just lost her tooth, and she's 6, and the tooth fairy,
The tooth fairy gonna come. I lost my tooth. The tooth fairy coming, Daddy. Tooth fairy. I'm gonna put it under my pillow. A tooth fairy. Give me money.
My 10-year-old, she's over it. She's like, how long am we have to put up with this shit?
Robert Schneider, he's pretty good.
Okay.
He's come around. He used to be on SNL. He did all those movies, He was, you can do it. All that.
I said, hey, come on, it's your sister. It's a beautiful thing. The idea that there's this entity, someone who does something really nice for you just because something fell out of your head, It's just a nice thing to have in the universe, Let's keep that going as long as we can. Because it's nice to have something to believe in. It's not true, but you believe in it for as long as you can. Until you find out it's just, a lie. That's why Tony Fauci, he was like the COVID fairy. It's a COVID fairy. Remember in the beginning, listen, you don't have to wear a mask. You may make you feel better if you wear a mask, but they don't really work. It may make you feel better, but they don't actually work and prevent anything, but we need to save the masks for the essential workers, because the virus can tell the difference between an essential worker and a piece of shit like you people. So,
how about when they made us go into a restaurant wearing a mask, but when we sat down, we could take it off?
Yeah, that was weird.
Okay? It's just common sense, people. It doesn't make sense. All these mandates. Oh, it's a mandate. It's a mandate. I want laws. Laws that are voted on by representatives and passed into law, not mandates. These executive orders, it went crazy during that time. Even right here in Montgomery County, Tennessee.
It wasn't as bad as other areas.
It wasn't bad. Jim Durrett.
It was very mild.
Jim Durrett did a nice job. Pitts, okay. But I'll tell you, other places in this country, it was ridiculous. Yeah. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Corona.
Yeah. And it came from a wet market. No. We all knew it came from a lab. We all knew.
Yeah.
But we couldn't say it. Yeah, never forget what they did to us, COVID. Because it's about 5 years ago to this day is when the first, the panic began.
Yeah.
February 3rd, 2020. Mm-hmm. Right after the tariffs were put into place on China, by the way. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, there were places you would go into a store with no mask. They would do this to you.
Here you go. $4 for my apples. There you go. And all the laws. Be careful. No. Okay, so take your money back. Take your money back. That's mine.
That's theft. We paid already. Go get your money. We paid already.
They were taking their stuff. They paid.
Yeah.
For their stuff in the grocery store, and these people, these maniacs, would take their stuff and say, "Go get your money. You can't shop here. We're taking your product."
No, you didn't. You left your money on the counter. I left my money on the counter. That's not pay. I left my money on the counter.
These were real people. These are real people.
Great. Good for you. God hates your ass. Good for you.
Man, she's places like Florida and Tennessee. It's all right. We had some Karens here, too. Literal Karens. Karen was terrible about this stuff. She still wears a mask sometimes.
I don't think so.
Okay, good. She's done anymore?
Yeah, not her.
All
There's
right.
another one up there, but
Yeah.
no names.
Don't worry. I'll mention her in a bit.
Oh, God.
Oh, absolutely. I want to take her seat. That's why. Well, she can't run anymore.
Nope.
She terms out. The actress terms out. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Joe Quinners. They had people that scared. Okay, now they are pissed. I won't forget, I lost time with my terminally ill dad because of them. I lost my job because of them. It's true. Never forget what they did.
Yeah.
You can't say goodbye to grandma Do you know how important that human touch is? So important. And they locked her in New York. No, you can't leave the nursing homes. That's what's killing them. Get them out. Get them outside.
Yeah.
For something that has a survival rate of 99.7%. And if you're under 70, it's 99.9999% survival rate. Oh, never forget. 5 years ago it started. The panic. Yeah, it was about this time. I get a call from the radio station. Sorry, you can't come in. Why? COVID. What? Okay. And that's when we started our own.
Yeah.
Our own podcast and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's how we broke away from radio. Because radio said, no, you can't come in. Can't come in. I go, I'm pretty healthy.
Yeah.
No. Get away. It's COVID. Came from a bat in a wet market. He's happy. Governor Bill Lee. Have you met Bill Lee?
I don't think so, actually.
Do you want to? You should meet him.
It's okay.
Well, he celebrates the passage of a school voucher bill. Listen, let me tell you something. When someone calls it the voucher, okay, they're not for it. When people call it school choice, they're for it. Just to give you a heads up. That's media, too.
Yeah.
And with Republicans leading the way, the Tennessee House and Senate have approved Governor Bill Lee's controversial school voucher bill.
It's not a voucher bill. I hate media. I hate corporate media.
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't hate. It says in the dedicae, okay? Don't be hot-tempered.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to News 2 at 5.
John Doe. I lost both my parents that started COVID, and I couldn't go in to see them one last time. Never forget that they did that. Never forget.
Tennessee parents can now use tax dollars to send their children to.
In New Jersey, 33% of locally owned businesses gone due to COVID shutdowns.
Yeah.
Gone, not to return.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm doing Trump hands. It's just very passionate. These are my people. These are my people.
Private school. News 2's Tori Gessner explains can now use tax dollars to send their children to private school.
You know, it's only 20,000 students, right?
Yeah.
With this voucher?
It's a pilot program.
It's a pilot program.
Yeah.
And they lost their minds.
Yeah.
These wackadoos, the same ones that yelled at me for not wearing a mask, were protesting, okay? Saying, this is terrible. It's 20,000 children. Half of them come from low-income houses, low-income families.
Yeah.
And it's a choice.
News 2's Tori Gessner explains what is next for this school voucher bill.
Governor Bill Lee and Republican leadership say Tennessee just made history with how quickly they moved through this legislation in just 3 days. But there was some concern about that as well. As far as the school vouchers, not every Republican was on board. Republican Representative Lowell Russell was one of them, saying on the floor he wants what's best for students, and he believes this bill is not it.
Just an opinion.
One conservative called it fiscally irresponsible. Another
See,
said
same.
he's voting against the bill because his constituents asked him to, and that's what he was elected to do. During the Democrats' House debate, Representative Caleb Hemmer called the governor for, quote, forcing Republicans to walk the plank and vote for the bill. Democrats voiced concerns over the program potentially taking money away from public schools. But
You know why they're scared about this? Because they're about to be exposed that, some schools suck.
Well, from my understanding also, the something that was added to this bill is that no money will be taken from public school. So even if that child no longer goes there, the school will still receive the same amount of money for that child.
Well, I don't think it should, but yeah.
It shouldn't, but they will. Therefore, it's actually adding more money to them since they have a small enrollment and the money's there.
Like, okay, say it, eventually this becomes the normal, okay? The pilot program works.
Yeah.
And these 20,000 students go like, wow, that was... The parents, I should say. It's about the parents. The parents have a choice of where to send their kid. And the parents go, wow, what a difference this made to my kid.
Yeah.
And then the state goes, okay, here you guys go. And then all of a sudden, nobody wants to go to Antioch High School anymore.
Yeah.
Do I blame them? No. No, Antioch High sucks.
Governor Bill Lee says both public and private will benefit.
Thanks to the General Assembly and to thousands of Tennesseans.
He looks like a gopher, this one on the right.
Yeah.
A groundhog. I'm sorry, a groundhog.
Oh,
He looks
it
like
was Groundhog Day yesterday, yeah.
He looks like Puxatawny Phil. This guy, doesn't he?
I don't.
Or maybe a walrus. Maybe it's the mustache.
Who have worked so hard. Universal school choice is now a reality.
Oh yeah, Happy Black History Month.
Yeah, it is
yes,
February.
it's February.
Yep.
That's all done with the military too.
Oh.
They're done celebrating all these months and days and whatever. Good.
I don't follow anything.
You know what? Good for you. Good for you.
I just exist.
You stick to the local stuff, and
For
no
Tennessee
need
families.
for that.
I have said that all along that we should and could have the best public schools in America and provide parents with choice.
See,
and
choice.
we've done that.
Right.
As far as when these vouchers will roll.
It's not a voucher. It's a school
Loud, Governor
choice.
Bill Lee says
The education
he's already been
bill.
working with the Department of Education in anticipation of this passing. He doesn't have all the details just yet, but hopes they will roll out by this school year. Reporting at the Capitol, Tori Gessner, News 2.
Thanks, Tori Gessner. She's so unhappy. Here's WZTV, Fox 17. Crisis in the classroom.
We just want all kids to have access to great education.
I really want to know, like you're saying this is about freedom
This
for
poor
all
lady here.
kids, but like what about my kids?
We start with breaking news.
That mom's upset because they're... Apply for it. You can apply for this.
Tonight, as the school voucher bill now heads to the governor's desk. This comes after a failed attempt at getting this piece of legislation to pass last year.
That's right, the so-called Education Reform Act. Now,
Casey Bryant, school board. Boy, did she piss off that one lady, Carol Berry,
Did she? Why?
because she brought a resolution. Last year, this Carol Berry, the school board from Montgomery County, she got it. So we do not stand with the school vouchers.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Okay. You have no say over this. You're the school board of
yeah.
Montgomery County.
Yeah.
Right? This is a state issue.
Yeah.
So Casey brought to the table, this was a couple weeks ago, we shouldn't have a say in this matter. Why are we publicly putting out there we're against this?
Mm-hmm.
And so it passed that Montgomery County Montgomery County School Board does not have a stance on this.
Oh, okay.
Right. Carol Berry was pissed because she's an activist.
essentially opens the door for about 20,000 families across our state to use taxpayer money to help pay for private school
Yes,
tuition.
schools lose fed
Fox
money
17
to
News' Amanda
students.
Chen
Yeah,
has
numbers aren't high
reaction
enough.
tonight
It's true.
from some of the very people who could be directly impacted.
There have been heated debates here at the Capitol, but how will this affect families and teachers? It's something folks on both sides of the issue feel very strongly about.
Okay.
School choice ensures that families are not limited to the school in their local district.
Make no mistake, this is welfare for the wealthy.
Did you know that this was welfare for the wealthy? They just love phrases. That doesn't even make sense. Welfare for the wealthy.
Families from all
Oh,
across
boy.
the state closely watching state lawmakers inside the Capitol. Allison Stewksbury has 3 children that attend a private school in Knoxville.
It would open up the door to so many other families no matter where they're coming from. So I love that option because you should be able to choose whichever school and education you want your children. They're your children, for Pete's sakes. So that's your most valuable, that is your value.
Tori Venable has been fighting for school choice for a decade and would have loved to have a choice for her daughter's schooling.
I've had to move to Rutherford County because I wanted a better education for my daughter.
You know how many people moved to Montgomery County because of the education system here?
Yeah, supposedly.
Allegedly, right. Yeah.
You know, this is something that parents deserve. Parents deserve more options, and not everyone has the ability to just move to a different district if they're not having their needs met.
But Elise
True.
Masheri of Nashville has 3 boys. One of them has autism and is dyslexic.
I really want to know, like you're saying this is about freedom for all kids, but like what about my kids, like my kids with special needs? Because the problem with private schools is that the private schools don't have to accept kids like mine. And not only that, but they don't have to offer them the services that he needs to be at school.
Natasha Bell teaches at Glencliff Elementary.
I'm sorry for her kid.
Well, I haven't looked into it here, but I know that some of my best friends I grew up now have kids of their own, and they have been diagnosed with like ADHD and also like autism kind of stuff. But they go to charter schools, and my friends say that it's night and day with the education that they were getting at the public school.
Of course it
then
was.
taking them out to the charter school where the teachers are also that they've hired are also like social workers, and they deal with the kids, and the kids have learned a lot more. So they have a system set up where they're at now.
Public schools are so afraid of these charter schools because they're so much better.
Well, for many are for sure, and they in that case, like just that school took her kids in, and they have diagnosis. So I don't really know the level of the school, like in our area, how true that is.
Here's what I feel bad about this lady right here.
Mhm.
She's been lied to, and she's hook, line, and sinker. She took it. I'm sorry, ma'am, that you've been lied to.
And the services.
But
that
you're a
he needs to be
wackadoo.
at school.
Natasha
Do
Bell
your own
teaches at
research.
Glencliff Elementary in Nashville and believes lawmakers need to stand behind our public schools.
The drain of funds
This is a teacher. She looks like a sophomore in high school
away from schools.
who loves cafeteria time.
Teachers are already strapped and under supported, and
No, teachers should be strapping. Teachers should be strapping. That's what I say.
The bill did add
financed
also
and underpaid.
What's it called? A $2,000 bonus for every teacher.
Yeah, for every teacher, right.
Yeah.
This is taking care of the teachers.
Yeah.
And
But either they don't know all of this because they don't want to read what's in the bill,
Yeah.
or they're lying. So either they don't know or they're lying.
Yeah, one of the two.
I think it's a little combination of both.
we really just can't afford.
Because the unions don't want this.
Mhm.
The teachers' unions don't want this
Yeah.
because they know it will expose how shady they are at their job.
afford to lose more funds. We're already losing teachers.
If there's one thing everyone I spoke with can agree on, the stakes with the Education Freedom Act are very high.
Yeah, you don't hear the media, other media calling it the Education Freedom Act. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Education Freedom Act. School vouchers. School vouchers.
And now that the governor's school voucher bill has passed, parents have questions about how it will work.
Once signed by Governor Lee, most of the Tennessee Education Freedom Act will become law immediately. News 2's Kendall Ashman asked the Department of Education how soon families can begin applying.
Are you going to apply?
I can't.
You have kids, right?
They're not old enough.
Oh.
Hi.
You should send them to homeschool anyway.
Probably.
Yeah.
Emotions this week at the state capitol. Those on both sides of the issue making their case for and against school vouchers.
People care a lot about.
And now that the governor...
Okay, yeah, so they're bringing in this Arkansas voucher program that's going to start running it. So,
I don't know who these people are.
So the government is going to give the tax dollars, we the people money, to this program, to this company.
Okay.
So that they and then the parents contact that company, and they make sure that the school that gets picked gets that money, and that student goes to that school.
Interesting.
My issue is transportation.
I mean, I would imagine the parents assume the responsibility on that.
I would hope so. Oh, do you see what I see? Check this out. These poor kids.
Before a single bill was even
These poor kids, and they look at them. They don't even know what the hell they're doing.
brought up in Tennessee's special
I'm important.
session, young people
I'm
flooded the Capitol
important.
and the gallery.
These are real kids!
Okay,
hoping
yeah.
Lawmakers would focus.
Do you see what I see? Do you
Teachers.
see what I see?
Oh. I was looking at her.
What's up, wackadoo Karen? Look at this wackadoo. Oh, look at her.
I probably would not have spotted her.
Oh, I saw this and I'm like, oh, look at wackadoo Karen. And I love Karen. I saw her go into Wicked Good Sandwiches the other day. Hey, Karen, how are you? But you are psycho. You are a leftist psycho. I can't. It's funny. None of them have a mask on anymore. They were so much prettier when they did wear masks.
Yeah.
Sorry. Trump's all for it. He wants it across the country. I dig it. School choice. School choice. Figure it out. These kids are dumb. And they're being groomed to be dumb for a reason. I'm done with that. We don't have to cover this story about this couple.
Yeah.
No need for this. Yeah. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Do so now. Okay. Is Tennessee getting a WNBA team? You don't care?
I don't.
You don't follow WNBA?
I don't follow sports.
I love Caitlin Clark.
A lot of people did, and then she kind of pissed off a few people.
Yeah, she pissed me off too, but I still like watching her play.
Sure.
You know, again, I got to remember this is a dumb kid who just got out of college. And what do they do at these colleges? They indoctrinate you. So I get it. Okay. And I hope she wakes up. But in the meantime, I'm still going to be like, wow, she's a hell of a basketball player.
Yeah.
But if Tennessee gets a WNBA team, they want to call it the Tennessee Summit. After Pat Summit.
No idea.
She was the Tennessee Vols coach. She was from Clarksville, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Here, take a look.
All right, big news for basketball fans here in the state of Tennessee. You see this here? How does that sound? Tennessee Summit. This all coming from a group led by Preds chairman and former governor.
What I don't like about this logo is it covers up Clarksville.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's not fair. It's covering us up right there with the tip of the S.
Bill Haslam. They've officially submitted a bid for a WNBA expansion team right here in Nashville. Steve Lame has been following this, has the latest from Bridgestone Arena.
Could Nashville soon become a four-sport Major League sports town? That's the hope of Predator.
You know, we're in the running for a Major League Baseball team, too. Us in Portland. I don't think Portland is... That city sucks. But yeah, there's going to be 2 expansion teams in the Major League Baseball.
Okay.
And it looks like Nashville might get a team.
Predators chairman and former Governor Bill Haslam.
Which, by the way, our minor league team. Any updates? Minor league baseball stadium? Vulcan?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe? Okay. You can't say anything yet?
I don't. It's not 100% public.
Okay.
Some is if you look for it, I guess, but not really.
All right. We'll get back to that.
And the investment group in charge of putting together the bid.
What's up, Joan?
For a WNBA
I see
franchise.
Your chat.
That group officially submitted their proposal to the WNBA offices on Thursday afternoon.
No such thing as
in
bad
the hopes
student,
of
only bad
landing
teacher.
the league's
That's right,
16th franchise to start play in 2028.
When you lead with an ownership group like the Haslam's have put together, I mean, that leads with some excitement itself. Then you just think about what a ready city Nashville is for this and how appropriate it is.
Go get a WNBA team. Do it.
The new pro sports team could be coming to Music City. Jillian Minnesota is live at Bridgestone Arena with the very latest. Hey, Jillian.
Hey, Kendall. Yeah, this is normally home for the Nashville Predators, but they could be sharing this building very soon. Today, a bid was put in to potentially bring a WNBA team here to Nashville.
I don't think they should be called the Tennessee Summit, though. I get the nod to, Pat Summit, great coach, great player. Tennessee Tampons. All right, hear me out. Okay, the Tennessee Tampons. We get the team sponsored by Tampax. All right, we make money on this with sponsorships. What do you say? The Tennessee Tampons.
I wouldn't watch it regardless.
I would love it.
Sure.
We'd get like these, the crowd, they get these foam sticks with strings. I would love it. It'd be fantastic. The Pearl. I don't know much about tampons. But yeah, you don't care? Doesn't matter?
Nope.
I think it'd be awesome. I would love to go see Caitlin Clark play. Absolutely. What do you think the Tennessee WNBA team should be named? Write in the comments. Let us know. Maybe Tennessee Tampons not your style. I think it'd be a great team name. Who is this new city council? Look at this. I like this council better.
I guess.
Yeah, you don't like it better? I like this one better than the previous one.
We're not consistent in any of the pictures, like the photographer.
Yeah. What is that about?
Backgrounds. We get different.
Yeah. What is this about? How come it's not all the same background?
Ow, I like Deanna's the best.
Yeah, Deanna's popping over
cool,
here.
Yeah.
Right, it's well lit, right?
Yeah.
Did she do this on her own, or?
No, I don't think so.
All right, so we got some new city council members.
Wins. What was?
All right, so city council winners on how campaigns went.
Oh.
What's next for
It's a long
Clarksville?
article.
Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna. All right, so Ward 3, we got now Carlos Peters. I like
Yep.
Carlos. Good dude. What do you think of Carlos?
I guess he's all right. I haven't really spoken to him. I haven't really spent much time with any of them. So.
Ran as a Republican, right, Carlos?
He did.
Yeah.
Well, not really. City council can't run as independent, as Democrat or Republican. It's always independent on the ballot. But
Yeah.
you kind of know the circles that people.
Yeah, I
go
met him at
with.
the Montgomery County GOP.
Yeah.
Yeah, good dude. Oh, there she is.
Yep.
Amber, nice job.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you were running unopposed.
Originally.
And then all of a sudden this guy, Randall McDonald, entered the race. Look, it wasn't even close.
Yeah, it was like 2 days before. No, it was a lot closer because there were people who wanted a vacancy, so they pushed for.
Now, yeah, why? And it costs you money now that you had to run
Yeah.
against them and everything.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm glad you won.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, you know what? I'm glad this guy said, "Hey, I want to run," but I don't think he wanted to run. I think he was pushed into it. That's just my theory.
That is a theory, and
I could tell by the way this guy campaigned,
well,
or lack thereof.
he pulled like 2-3 days before deadline, like super last minute,
Yeah.
and then I've heard he had some stuff come up and decided not to run, but it was too late. So his name was on the ballot, so
Yep.
people took advantage of that.
Yep. So Jerry Haywood.
Yep.
I like Jerry.
Yeah, he's pretty personable.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like your buddy next door, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
So he's over there at Ward 8.
Yep.
Yep. They had a 3-person race?
That was a 4-person.
That was a
race.
4-person race.
That was pretty dramatic.
Yeah, it was. And I like Dwight. Dwight comes on the show.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, Dwight's all right. I like Dwight. We get along well. And I love Kyung. I do events with Kyung all the time.
Okay.
But I don't know who Faye is. Faye Morales.
She had a different name last time.
Oh, okay.
A different last name. Yeah.
Poor Kyung. She's a good lady. Oh, Jimmy Brown.
Yeah.
I like me some Jimmy Brown. Jimmy Brown ain't messing around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met him also at the GOP convention.
Yeah, I think that picture.
Yeah. That's from the event. Yep.
And Carrie.
We have an issue with Carrie.
Oh yeah.
So you and Carrie don't get along, right?
Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm.
So Carrie used to come on the show. Now she refuses to come on the show until I change my stance on the Tennessee tampons.
Oh, okay.
I miss Carrie. She used to come on in the mornings. Yeah, Carrie Lovato. I like Carrie.
Yeah.
You know, Carrie, I believe, is waking up to the world. I'm not saying I'm smarter or I know more about her, but more than her. But Carrie is a reasonable person.
Mm-hmm.
She's a reasonable person.
Yeah.
But the only problem is she's a woman and you can't trust her. Sorry, no offense.
Yeah?
Not including Amber.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's the new ones, right?
Yeah, that's it. Everybody else is the same. Well, Tim Chandler is new, but
Yeah.
he ran 100% unopposed.
Yeah, who's Tim?
So from what I understand, he previously served on the council sometime before, kind of like Deanna.
Uh-huh.
That he termed out or he didn't run, and now he's back.
Was he at the GOP convention?
No.
No, yeah, he's not a GOP type of guy, I'm guessing. I don't know.
I don't really know much of him.
Wanda Smith. I'm surprised she took the picture without her mask on.
That was before.
Oh, this was before? Oh, it definitely was before.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, let's take a real quick look. So, Brian. I like Brian Zacharias. Deanna, do you still hate Deanna McLaughlin, or did you guys patch things up?
I don't hate her.
Yeah, everyone loves Deanna. Yeah. How can you not? So we'll see how Carlos Peters does. All right, we'll see how Tim Chandler is.
Mm-hmm.
There is, she is my favorite of them all, Amber Markey. Who, by the way, has the best hair out of anyone.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not the picture I picked.
You didn't pick this one?
They took a couple of pictures and they're like, oh, well, which one do you like best? And I'm pretty sure that's not the one I picked because I was facing more to the side. And that one's just like straightforward.
Here's Wanda Smith, Ward 6, downtown. She's an activist, wackadoo. No.
Yeah.
Hey, I love you as a human, Wanda, but you're a nut job. At Kroger, did you hear about it
I
at
think
Kroger?
you told me that one time.
Yeah. She was accusing the Kroger worker
Yeah.
of being racist.
Yeah.
Come on, Wanda. Kid's making friggin' minimum wage, just trying to do his job, and because you want to be a busybody. Travis Holloman, I love me some Travis, man. He don't care. He don't care. He'll tell it like it is. And we'll see how Jerry does. Jimmy Brown in there.
Yeah.
There's Stacy. I love Stacy, even though she's sometimes a wackadoo. Joe Shekineb, he used to come on the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, he used to come on the show regular. But, yeah, reasonable guy.
Okay.
And then this wackadoo right here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, this nut job, Kerry. I love me some Kerry. Good people, good people. But, hey, this PUD thing. So what is this? There's this, where are we looking at? What's going on in this area here?
The developer put in a PUD, which is a plan urban development, and pretty much it guarantees what will go in it. So with all the other zonings, it's pretty much a developer telling us, this is what I would like to do. This
Riverside Drive.
Yeah.
Right, Ashland City. Here's Cumberland Drive. Right. So this strip right here is going to be housing.
No, that strip, and then right above that little island, right over Manning Heights and Edge Hill. You see where Manning Heights is?
Well, Manning Heights.
word Manning Heights?
Where are you, Manning Heights?
On that corner. To your left.
Left.
Go up. A little up.
Oh,
this
yeah.
island.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, right
island.
here.
Yeah, that.
Okay, yeah.
That's where the apartments are going to be.
Okay, the apartments are going to be here.
Yeah, and then the strip is going to be used to widen the road.
Okay.
And
now, people are up in arms that apartments are going to be here?
Yeah. So with the PUD, it guarantees what they say is going to go there. And because all the architectural design has been done and all that, if they want to change anything, they have to come before the council for permission.
This is going to be a great location.
Well, it's in a commercial area. It's literally facing on.
You know who's going to be very happy about this? Dairy Queen. DQ. Red Velvet Blizzard Treat.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Hey, this Big Lot.
Big Lots is closing.
It's closing.
Yeah.
Do you know what's going to go there?
As of now, there's nothing yet. It would be a good location for some other stuff, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Big Lots was announced on their site that the Clarksville location is closing due to poor revenue.
Yeah,
I guess.
it sucks there.
Yeah.
Right. Ever go in there?
No.
It feels like 1978, and I wasn't even born.
Okay.
But yeah, so who's up in arms about an apartment complex going here?
The neighbors.
The neighbors.
Yeah. The people along the Manning Heights strip.
Didn't they increase the water pressure over here because of it?
No, that didn't happen because of that. They do have more water pressure, but that's because they got new
All
pipes.
Big Lots are closing. Oh, no. So they got new pipes down there.
Yeah. That's what increased their water pressure because the old ones were not doing it. So, there's a lot of stuff going on where the street, a part of the design is that the street has to be widened to fit the fire trucks because right now it's not, so it's not even up to standard.
Okay, so these streets aren't wide enough.
Yeah. So he's going to widen all of Manning Heights, that entire strip. Usually when a developer has to widen, they widen their the frontage of their lot.
I drive on this Cumberland Drive all the time. I got to drive down Manning Heights over here.
Yeah, so
so the apartment complex will be here.
Yeah. And then
and so these people are upset that it's going to be a cool place, busy. I get it. You know.
Yeah.
But
the apartment complex is like 1-bedroom apartment and then a handful of 2 bedrooms. It's not even like.
So it's R1.
No, it's gonna be. Oh yeah. Right now it's R1.
Right now it's residential 1.
Yes.
which is one.
Just one single family house.
Uh-huh.
They could divide it to get a couple of individual houses on it. I'm not sure how many, because I don't remember the whole size of.
What does it have to be to make it an apartment complex? R2?
No, R4.
R4.
Or even C2.
Okay, commercial 2.
Yeah.
Residential 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're doing a PUD because it's everything is already laid out, like where utilities are going to be, the widening of the road. It's pretty much a guarantee that what he's saying is what he's going to do. But there's also a caveat to this. Even if we do approve this, let's say, he can't just start building because that strip belongs to TDOT. So he has to get permission, or he has
the
to.
The developer.
Yeah, the developer has to actually obtain the property rights to that strip. So he has to purchase it, or they just give it to him, whatever they decide. He has to obtain that right in order for him to develop it.
Yeah.
And if they don't give it to him, it just nulls and voids the whole plan.
Here's the thing, okay? If you go out this way, don't make a left here, all right?
Yeah, I don't understand why people...
Go
that's
at
part
this,
of the complaint.
Go
It's
at this
just-
road, okay, and then make your left at the light, please.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. Some people, I don't know why they like to fight traffic.
They love to fight traffic.
It's just why.
Amber, they love it.
Just go around and...
Apartments here, though, that'd be nice, overlooking here.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
And if they gave us the full specs of those apartments, it's literally one person going to be living in an apartment. It's not like you're going to stuff 5-6 people in there or a whole family. So some of the complaints is that there's no playground.
Well, most of them are getting deported anyway.
Who is?
Nothing.
So it's
Riverside needs to be redone, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And this is a beginning step.
Yeah, and that's part of the issue there, that to get Riverside to be better, that you need to bring in certain types of businesses, and certain types of business won't come down here unless there's density. That's their requirement.
What a waste.
So, yeah, so they people complain about that all the time on Facebook, to the Facebook chats, that they want certain stores to come to Clarksville, that it doesn't make sense why we only get Dollar Generals, but it does. Every big box store that you desire has a requirement of how much density is in the area before they will come here. And if you just say no,
that's why we don't have a Costco.
Yep. That's why we don't have Costco. That's why we don't have Whole Foods.
But we got Kelly's Big Burger. Have you been to the new location?
I have no idea. But those two particular people or grocers, they require high density. Costco's like 200,000 within 5 mile radius.
Right.
That's like all of Montgomery County.
Yeah. Right. In a 5 mile radius.
In a 5 mile
right.
radius. They will never come here because of that.
But we got water dogs. You should go scuba diving.
Oh yeah.
You should.
Mm-hmm. So that's if we want other businesses to come here, we just need to increase density in certain areas so that they will go there.
That's right. Like this apartment complex. I get it.
That's
how many people in that apartment complex?
It's like 73 apartments, so they're thinking half of them it's only gonna be one person, maybe 105, I think it was, something like that.
Nice. Well, good luck to you this year.
Yeah.
All right, 2025. Hot topics. What other hot topics you think for 2025?
2025 budget's coming up. So
yay.
that starts in May. We vote on it in June. I will attempt the same thing I did last year. Hopefully it succeeds this year.
I think you will. I think you're going to do great things, Amber Marquis. I really do.
Yeah.
And then you should go scuba diving. You should.
Okay.
Why not?
I mean, maybe. When it warms up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm done with the cold. Waterdogs@scuba.com.
Are you ready to dive into the exciting world of entrepreneurship? You're ready to create your own success story while saving some dough, right? Well, Office Now is here to support your mission with everything.
This isn't the one that's supposed to be used.
This month's promotion has 50% off all private suites and co-working memberships during February.
Yeah.
The promotion is called Fall in Love with Your Dreams.
Fall in love with your dreams. Forget about it. Yeah, Office Now. They're having 50% off of their suites this month for February. Take advantage. 50% off. O'Connor's on Tuesdays. I started doing trivia over
trivia
there.
there? All right.
But it's cash prizes.
Oh.
Right. Cash. Everyone loves cash. So come on out on Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Wednesdays is Skyline 500, and I love it up there. It's so beautiful. Overlooking the river. That's Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. And then the Thursdays at Wicked Good.
Yeah.
I love me some Wicked Good. That's 7 o'clock on Thursdays.
Yeah,
Monday.
trivia.
Tonight.
What's that one?
Oh, this is on Riverside Drive. You should come to this.
I don't know about this one. What's third base?
So Clarksville Third Base. It's like the sports bar. It's on Riverside Drive.
Okay.
Here, I could show you actually. Since we got the map out, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Didache.
There it is.
So here's Riverside Drive.
Yeah.
Right. There's the Subway. Oh, let me. The sandwiches, not the actual. There's the Wendy's, right?
There's Wendy's, yeah.
So you're driving. Okay, beautiful river. Keep driving. I'm speeding, by the way, because I don't want to get caught in the light. There's a pedestrian bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. So you keep going. Well, man, Riverside Drive could be so much better. I mean, it is what it is. I like it. Here's Crossland, okay? So now get ready to make a right.
Making a right by Liberty Park Grill?
Before that,
That's not right.
you're going to be making a right into... Yeah, see, you know the Best Foe?
Okay.
Over there? It's right across from Best Foe.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. This is it right here. Clarksville's third base.
They even repaved the parking lot.
Yes. and you can use all this parking too.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's great there. Yeah, I set up right in here. And the trivia is fantastic. And they got this outdoor party area too. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. Yeah, Clarksville third base. So let's play around. You ready, Amber?
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's try.
Okay. It's going to be a Clarksville category.
Okay.
All right? Clarksville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Okay, from the Google car image, name a street in Clarksville, Tennessee. I don't want a number. I just want their name.
Okay. Geez, I don't even remember this one. Who has...
What do you think is here? There's that blue sign with the white. And this water tower over here. I'll tell you what. All you have to do is give me 3 letters, actually.
3 letters? I don't know. Madison? Or, oh, okay.
Yeah,
it was leading to it.
Yes, this is leading to Madison.
Close to
we'll
it.
give you credit, okay?
No,
we'll give you credit.
I'll get half credit.
Half credit.
Oh, that was that. Darn it. I don't remember where this is anymore.
Come on. What is this? Look, another water tower. This one's a little different, though, this water
like
tower.
Water towers.
Yeah, I love water towers.
Eat good.
There
there
is a certain college right over here. So what would this be?
College Street.
Boom, she's on fire.
Yes.
Nice job. Good job, Amber. Yeah, that's Nicoletta's right there. Do you know what it used to be?
No.
This used to be Wicked Good Sandwiches.
Oh, okay.
Right, before they moved. Okay.
Popeyes. Where's Popeyes?
Ooh. There's 2 Popeyes now in Clarksville. Where is this one, though? One is on Fort Campbell Boulevard, and I promise you this is not Fort Campbell Boulevard.
Yeah, I know. So. I don't know where the second Popeyes is. I don't even go for Popeyes.
I believe exit 8 is the area, right? Is it exit 8? What is by exit 8?
Exit 8 is Rossview.
Boom.
Oh.
From downtown. You do like WNBA. You just hit that friggin' 3-pointer swoosh.
Okay. Oh, honors. Oh, that's by Gary the Guardrail.
Boom. Yeah, there she goes. That's right. O'Connor's trivia. Hey, since I reopened, no smoking inside. It's really nice.
Oh, okay.
You should come on out. Okay.
Fort Campbell. What is that?
This is a place called Stilettos. There's a gas station right here. I'll tell you what.
I don't know.
So when I leave this building, I'm going to make a right.
On Dunbar Cave?
I'm going to make a right out of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Which is?
Wilma Rudolph?
Which leads to?
College Street?
Ew, she nailed it again. She nailed it again. Nice job. Very good.
I mean, I have a general street orientation, just not where the businesses are.
Yeah, come on out tonight. Clarksville's Third Base Trivia, 7 o'clock. John Doe goes, Popeye sucks. I don't know. I haven't had that food in such a long time. All right, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thanks for being a part of the comments. Christ is King.
All right.
Check out that Didache. Amber, so glad to have you back in the studio today.
Thanks.
You rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this year's city council. I really am.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, I guess.
It is going to be interesting. But I'm glad that you're there representing Ward 5.
Yep.
Yeah, go make things happen, all right?
We'll try it, thanks.
All right, yeah. Be like Amber. Write back what is wrong and then move along. That's what this year's all about. It's really about getting back on track. So let's do it. Kelsey, good stuff. John Doe, appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Amber Markey.
And this was the local news you needed to know.
All right.
Absolutely.